Aquarius, welcome. Aquarius moon, Aquarius sun, and Aquarius rising. How are you doing, Aquarius? So let's get started on your reading today. So I'm going to start with my beautiful oracle deck that I classically use, and then we're going to move on to my fairy tarot, and then I'm going to pull a message from my beautiful medicine woman oracle deck. So stay tuned for all of these extra messages coming at the end. But in general, let's get started. What do we need? What kind of message, spirit, do we have for Aquarius? How have my Aquarians been? Beautiful souls. The birthday before mine. I love it. How are you doing? Comment in the comment section below. Let me know how life has been. This will be a message for what's kind of been happening right now in the recent past and moving into the next week and or like month-ish. You know, give or take. Everyone's timeline is different. Everyone has divine timing. So I just like to say that, you know, it's all within, you know, a general amount of time, the week to the month. Go ahead. You're doing some shadow work, Aquarius. So far, I see two major arcanas. We've got the universe, which is the world card, and then the moon card. And so basically over the course of the next up to a month, I'd say that you've been doing a lot of work on yourself. Yep, there's been a major disruption in your life and you're trying to work through it. You're trying to figure out what door to go through. Let's go ahead and lay these out. Thank you, spirit guides. I am truly grateful. I'm so happy to have you here. So yeah, we're starting with the moon. We're going into the world. Let's go ahead and, oh my gosh, major arcana after major arcana. Aquarius, you are feeling the energy at full speed. And this has to do with, I'm just going to assume, with that solar flare that we've had. It's one of the strongest solar flares. Everyone keeps talking about the aurora lights and whatnot. That's what I'm talking about. One of the strongest energetic flares that we have seen in the last 20 years. We've got fulfillment of wishes. Okay, so underneath the moon and underneath the shadow work, Aquarius, is this trapped in fear next to disruption, the tower moment. So you have had some major interruptions happening. But oh my gosh. So yeah, you have strong, talk about solar flare. Look at that beautiful flare. That is sun energy. That there is hope through all of this. And oh, I love this because I'm like, I was a little worried there for a second, Aquarius. Like, what the fuck is going on with you? 2, 3, 4 on the clock as I am looking at it. Another major arcana, the Lover's card. So there has been stuff that you maybe have been working out in your relationship. Someone in your relationship within the recent past has pissed you the fuck off and you're trying to reorchestrate and like reorganize how you're going to live life. They said take one more just straight from the top. Yeah, you're working through this mental conflict, the Two of Swords, Aquarius. And that's going to be you are continuing to always work through this. So we've got the recent past. You've been doing the work. You've been doing the self soothing work. You've been looking in the mirror at yourself, being like, Aquarius, let's gain the, what am I trying to say? They're trying to put through like, let's speed this up. Let's get to the top. Like you're telling yourself like, I don't have any time for this. Whoever's pissing you off, you're like, I don't have fucking time for that. I'm done. You like that person to me is this person that's trapped in fear. Like they're always worried about you. They're like obsessively worried about where you're going. Take what resonates, obviously, you know, but there's some serious dynamic, like interruptive dynamics happening that have been happening for, you know, maybe the last month or so, but you're working through it. You're like, you know what? I know who I am in the mirror, right? Like, step the fuck up. That's what I was saying. Step up. Like, this is time. And yeah, this is, for me, I'm seeing this, it could be this internal voice happening, but for me, I see this as some type of relationship in your life. It doesn't have to be a lover. We're getting the Lover's card. So it could be that you are like, I'm going to fall back in love with myself because you're no longer serving me. This could be a parent. This could be somebody in your life that's like constantly worried about where and what you're doing. Okay, so moving into this, you know, whatever disruption that you are feeling right now at this time, Aquarius, it's for a reason. Like this is your destined path. So whether or not you're letting go, which I feel like you're just trying to say, you know what, hey, and like I see you like 444 on the clock. I see you shaking this person saying, I'm not doing anything to hurt you. I'm not doing anything to hurt me. Leave me alone, right? Like this, and like there's to a point where you're having that conversation like, I'm doing what I need to do. Like I have a feel just like this very intense energy from you. Just like you're kind of like, ah. So comment, let me know if that's the energy that you feel, because that's what I'm collectively as from Aquarius feeling right now. Okay, we've got the Tower moment. So, you know, some people like to read it as towers aren't bad. I like to read it as whatever insecurities this person that you're dealing with is feeling, they're putting their insecurities onto you. And as an Aquarius, you don't put up with that shit. Like you don't need them. The good thing about Aquarius is like you have always had that. Some people are extremely codependent. Like you're like I like you there, but you don't need them, right? Like the Aquarius at the end of the day, the Aquarius that's born into this life is very, very solo independent. Like you like your own space. You like to be that little hobbit at home. And not to say that you're a hobbit, but you know, I am too. It's okay. You like your time at home. Like you don't need this. You don't need this destructive behavior. Maybe they're off doing something destructive, trying to have you, you know, come along. Okay. So there are decisions to be made, obviously, right? Like I think that it is a matter of you figuring out what, like, how worth it are they, right? How worth it are you? You're worth everything, baby. So there's this Two of Pentacles. You're trying to find the balance. That's how I'm looking at this. Like you already know what door to go in. Aquarius, you know, you always level the fuck up however you need to. You take care of business. You're that business person, not gender specific. You know what door you're going into. But twos are all about balance, okay? Twos are like, all right, here we go. Like, how am I going to tell this person without making them feel this, okay? How am I going to do that? Well, let me tell you, Aquarius, you in your destiny, you feel like you've been going around and around and around with this person, and you're going to continue until you choose to like make it very clear on, I'm with you only under these circumstances, but you need to figure your shit out, whoever that person is. Again, it could be anybody in your life that's trying to like oversee everything that you're doing. You're not into that, okay? So the Wheel of Fortune just states that the Wheel of Fortune states to stop going around and around, okay? But we move into, and I know you're going to make the right choice because I already said you were, and I already know you are. We move into the Sun energy, this hope, another major arcana. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas out of 12 cards that I just pulled for you, which means significant energy is happening. There's no denying it, okay? So we already talked about that. But this is just showing that you are going to, no matter what, find and move forward in the sense of happy with joy and happiness, no matter what, right? Like you've got some stuff up your sleeves that you've been working on really fucking hard, Aquarius. And this Seven of Pentacles just shows it blatantly. You've got these two, this person that's trying to make you go this way and you're trying to go that way. And when all you need to do is go right through the center, okay? The Seven of Pentacles is all about, it's very, very much so like you're trying to find the balance with the Two of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is like, I'm almost there. And that person that's been nagging at you is the one that's preventing you from getting there, right? That's why it's the 7 and it's not the 9. I'll try and pull some more cards. We'll see if the 9 will pop out. Based on what's happening, there's a lot of potential for that. So we've got the 9 of Cups, okay? So yeah, you are like, again, we're stuck in between those two right here. There's been these two, this yin and yang, this push and pull energy, and you are going to find that treasure chest, and opening it is going to bring you such an abundance of just like, either I don't need you, or see what I'm saying? Like you need to figure your shit out and leave me to where I can reap the fruits of your labor. Okay. That's what I'm seeing. And before I even I saw, I was looking at this earlier, but look at all this fruit, and this is your labor. Like this Ace of Pentacles is like prosperity begins. Everything, as soon as you're able to kind of put them in check, either let them go or put them in check, this abundance of fruit is going to start falling from the tree, right? You've planted the seeds. We've got these two hands together, hands together, hands together. And now the hands together. Now these could just be your hands. Like I'm saying, it depends on which route that you are going to go. based off what you want in your life. And you're not as scared to say it. You've already planted the seed. Either these are your two hands together or they're with your partner who's been put in check recently. Like the boundaries, okay? Boundaries are not a bad thing. If you don't make a decision, if you don't choose to walk through that door that you've been already like hoping for, which I see you doing that, you'll be continuously in that state of like, you know, as an Aquarius, you're just like, let me be, let me have my time. And then that's going to, you know, it's going to get you all up in your head, right back to that first, there's nothing wrong with shadow work, but right back to that like initial, what do I do? Right? Let's go ahead and see if any other oracle cards will be popping out for you, Aquarius, today. You rest and rejuvenate, the Four of Swords, not a surprise. Like, that's that Hobbit mode that I was talking about. There's nothing wrong with resting and rejuvenating your mind, body, and soul. And they said that one. And then the Ace of Wands. So yeah, as long as you're able to give yourself that rest and rejuvenation that you need, go to the woods, go camping, go do your thing, with or without them, preferably without them, you know, this will come about. Aquarius, this is beautiful, beautiful Ace of Wands energy. This is all about the actions that have been fueling your flame throughout this entire time. I love this for you. Let's go ahead and see what my fairy tarot brings for you. What kind of message do you have for my beautiful Aquarius? Let's see if anything else wants to chime in. See if anything, there's a whole stack right there. Let's go ahead and see what that is. I'm truly grateful. We've got the Seven of Swords. Okay, so that's again, just like kind of taking a step back. We've got the Nine of Swords. That's now showing that you are on that, you know, the edge of the cliff, just like waiting, you know, about to be there where you're letting go. We've got the Ace of Wands, all about actions. I love that. Ace of Wands to Ace of Wands. Passion is ignited. Two of the same exact cards, Aquarius. Okay, so this is all about you proceeding forward no matter fucking what, okay? We've got the Two of Pentacles. Okay, that's all about balance. Two of Pentacles again, back to back, clarifying exactly what I said. There's doors to open and you know what door to walk through. We've got the Three of Swords. So this is all about letting go, like not being heartbroken over letting them go if they can't get their shit together, okay? We've got the Fool. So this is taking a leap of faith, baby. This is you saying, you know what? Whatever decision that you choose, that it needs to happen, which is just reiterating what we have already talked about. And then we've got the Empress. Yeah, you're a boss ass bitch no matter what. Not gender specific, so take what resonates. The Empress is all about like owning her shit, which is what we've talked about the whole time. I freaking love this for you. Now let's go ahead and pull a medicine oracle woman from this beautiful deck that I have and see what kind of message that she has for you. What kind of message do you have for my beautiful Aquarius? Welcome, beautiful medicine woman oracle cards. Let's see what we have for my beautiful Aquarius. I love these cards. They're like silky, golden, smooth. It's like my favorite sensory deck. Just the feeling of it. Okay, we've got the green. Ooh, and it like matches the stone that I have on it. Ooh, the Bison Totem. Life is showering you with abundance. What did I say from the beginning? But you need to let that person go. You need to make boundaries for yourself in order for this to happen. So let's go ahead and find number 13 and see what kind of message it has from the book. So we've got the Bison Totem message. Okay, let's see. Beautiful Aquarius. I am the spirit of bison. I ensure you will want for nothing. Emblem of winter, I bring you my support in tough times. So yeah, it's the tough time of like trying to figure out what to do with this person in your life, okay? Symbolism, keeper of the northern door. The bison shows the way towards the sharing and giving of ourselves. He reminds us that this is a world of abundance and teaches us to be satisfied with what we already have. Life is generous. The bison teaches us to appreciate our resources and use what we need respectfully. Traditionally, tribes honored the sacred animal that provided for them with its skin, meat, ligaments, and bones. The bison carries the spirit of community. Together, we are stronger. Now, that is saying together you can be stronger, but you don't need them, right? You are strong by yourself, but you can be. If you set your boundaries as a pair, you can be that power couple. Absolutely. Now, the Bison's totem, his message: show respect for gratitude, show respect for and gratitude towards life. In return, life will give you everything you need in abundance. So that's where the fruits of your labor are paying off towards the end of the week, towards the end of the month. That's exactly what it's reiterating. Now it's got a guidance message. It says, when the Bison appears in a reading, it is for you to question your relationship with life. I said with somebody else. The Bison invites you to become aware of the abundance around you. Everything is already here, right at your fingertips. You may be experiencing a time of shortage that worries you. And that could be just the things that's person I keep talking about, okay? By showing greater gratitude for what you already have, such as family, friends, and material possessions, you will find a new balance and the ability to honor life. By showing generosity, you will initiate a virtuous cycle, develop your inner riches, and find your community. The medicines of the Bison are solidarity and empathy. I love that. And that is just like reiterating, like, you don't need somebody nagging at you. Community is a beautiful thing, and you love to be a part of the community. I love this so much for you. Now it says, contact your animal guide. Reaffirm your trust in life and its generosity to nourish a deep feeling of abundance. So we've got a ritual here if you choose to want to try and elaborate on this community and just being grateful and all of this abundance coming into your life, Aquarius. So it says, call upon the Bison spirit, guide to reawaken your feeling of prosperity. Gather elements that symbolize your riches. Photographs of your family, friends, and parties. Gifts you have received. Objects you love. I love this so far. Add fruit, vegetables, and seeds. Totem flowers of nature's generosity. Create a mandala and go into the center. Feel how life showers you with blessings. Then ask your questions. What can you give to your community? How can you be generous? Open your arms and as you are ready to give and receive. The Bison is a great teacher of generosity. And to close the ritual, say a prayer of gratitude and thank the spirit of the Bison. In your notebook, write down the messages you have received. I love this so much. And this could be, it's all about community. And this could be popping up as far as, for a reason of, looking outward, looking at what else, like trying to get out of that. You've been doing the inner moon work. You've been doing the self work. Abundance is obviously coming. Passion is being ignited. And this is going to uplift you to the next level. Let's go ahead and get one more little message and see how we can end this reading. Beautiful Aquarius. I see really beautiful things happening for you. Lots of inner work, lots of like setting your boundaries, lots of looking at, what you can change for the better in your life, Aquarius, which isn't a bad thing. So they keep pointing to this one. And this message says, I am more than worthy. I am a fucking warrior woman. Now, woman, not gender specific. I am a fucking warrior. Okay, he, they, them, whatever you are in this life, this is you, Aquarius, and I fucking love this so much for you. You are a fucking warrior, and I think that everything is going to just bring you this abundance of joy in life, and so much love to you, and until next time, Aquarius, I'm sending you so much love and light. Namaste.